Hey everybody, my name's TecToss and this is Let's Play Old World. We're back with Taiyi the Noble now, no longer the Fountainhead. So I wonder... Oh, they're still better titles. Why can't I see it now when I hover over this? Legitimacy such as Invincible, the Wise, the Great... but it doesn't give me a list here. Anyway, I wondered about that last time. And I didn't get any wiser. Maybe some of you know and you can let me know in the comments. That would be much appreciated. Right, so we have idle workers still left over before we can get a turn in. And we shall build, first of all, some road connections. Because it is a pity moving so slow around this island. I would love if we were able to build bridges or something. But I guess we'll just have to have a little bit of a fleet as the empire grows, which it kind of makes sense. I mean, all big nations. That's actually, come to think of it, a very neat way to force you, in quotes, to build a navy. So if you have like a couple cities on these islands, that's what you do. Right, so now we have 2 quarries. We're still not... Hello. Oh, Jesus, the game is moving slow and slow. Yeah, we're still not there with our gardener. And we are still weak culturally, and not militarily, but culturally we're still weak. So I'll just get the mine, even though we don't need it. Don't want to build a quarry right next here, though there might be no alternative. That's +9, I mean, it's so juicy. I'll just have to do it. Okay. Right. Oh, we have a quarry here. Very nice. And then we'll get another one over there. And we could get one here as well. That's 816 more. So we'll scratch that +200 a turn eventually. And we'll need it too. I mean, never thought that, but... Can we actually... It says +100... Yeah, we can. So you can see the it's not only that we spend stone on buildings, but it's also being spent by upkeep. -27 in chem, -24 in semi-beheaded, and so on. And of course a lot of that is also hidden in the, like if we, hang on, can we do this? In the plus, yeah, here. We get 80 from quarries, and then -5 from being strong, and -3 from the theater, and so on and so forth. So overall we're probably spending a good maybe 200-300 stone just on upkeep. Anyway, it's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a masterpiece of balancing this game, I feel. But first we need to pick something. Except the only beef I have is that there's really no catch-up mechanism whatsoever. Okay, we're not going to go with the citadel. What did I want to get here? Harbors we can't get, right? Yeah, we can't. So that leaves us this space here to build on. Could get the academy. There's no real other field to build it on. What if we go here? What can we build that is a... Oh, hang on, we can build a hamlet. So it must have been that we just grew our influence. So where would we build this? Could get the academy here for extra science, but... Yeah, actually, you know what, I'll get some time. Get the academy here. And then we'll see. Because this city here has some potential. If I could only find something to build over here. Then we have all that land to grow into. Right, so now we have the fortress, and the reason was we wanted to see if that counts as an urban... the fort, rather. An urban building, and apparently it does not. You are now just... Yeah, it's just a fort. So that didn't work out. It's not too bad. It didn't really cost us much, but... It's good to know. 50% extra defense. So how can we harness this tile? Probably we're just not at the desired cultural level yet, I'm assuming. We have all the road connections we might need. So let's see what we could build in the mountains next to the city. Maybe there's something we could get a library, but don't need a library. It's 1.2. You are the courthouse and the garrison. So we want to have the library over here. But have you and you. So the theater will be built here or here. So we could fit the library there. Odeon doesn't give adjacency bonuses, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what I was about to say is that I really feel that they have somehow the resources. I mean, it's a little iffy sometimes, but that's also my choices how I build up my cities. But overall, it really feels... Okay, I can't... I was about trying to kill that with the chariot, but apparently that's not possible. Oh well. But it really feels like the resources are very well balanced, except for gold maybe, that we make a little bit too much of. Right, weapons of war. Our forces arrived in the Thracian stronghold. Say that 3 times fast. Just in time. Signs suggest that the Thracians were preparing for a massive, sustained invasion of our lands. Luckily, most of the weapons remain in an unused stockpile. What should we do with it? Could gain a maceman or some iron and wood. Well, it's pretty easy. We'll gain the maceman, of course. We only have the one, and now we can use him actually to guard this city site. And we'll bring... You are now fully healed. Doesn't make sense to go over there yet. Don't think it does. Reason being, we cannot attack in full force. Okay, so I just found a way to force spend 100 training. Gonna heal you and just move forward the archers a bit. We have 2 points, so I could move you on the hill. And then 1 back. Maybe here. Just, we have plenty of orders, so that's not a big deal to do this. And I don't want to prompt them attacking, or at least if they do, they would have to come here where we could easily encircle them and kill them dead next turn. I think they have 3 units here. 1 guard in the city, and 2 that are mobile. Right, so you could just... No, I guess you can fortify a turn. I mean, why not? It's not wasted. Oh yeah, we have the camel archer, sure. I'll bring you... Actually, we don't need him here. And now I'm fearing some potential events here. So we're gonna make use of that mobility and bring him back. Kind of pointless moving around like that, but... yeah, my reasoning being, we had this event that could have spawned 3 rebels over here, and we didn't, because we have no military. But who's to say? We picked the option that pleases the Tutmosis family, and that will have a chance of future events. So who's to say that there won't be an event that pops 5 rebels up here? And I don't want to lose the city side, so we ought to have some military presence there. We'll just bring you here. That's fine. I'll promote you once. Strike is good. More damage is more better. Longbow 280 is a bit much to be flat out spending. No, you can be promoted right away. Into focus 52, I guess. 15% extra chance, sorry guys, to hit critically is pretty decent. Okay, we now have a couple civic points too, which is great, so we could do some diplomacy again. Ah no, I don't want to change the chancellor. Let me see what I can do. National peace. Can't do it with anybody and they hate us. They all apparently hate us. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. Ooh, why? What happened here? They're at war with Carthage. Minus 80 because we're strong. They have naive knowledge. Minus 78 because of the religion's opinion. Okay, that can be handled. And of course we have more fame than they are. Even though she's 48 years old. Whose fault is that? Well, Assyria doesn't like us too much, but that's gonna tick down a little. So we can approach a war, minus 150 or so maybe. We'll see. We have more active laws. Well, they're really... Jealousy is strong in this game, huh? Whatever you have that they don't have, they hate you for it. So... King Hamilcar. I am thinking we want to be in good terms with you guys. So we'll go on a trade mission. It's costing us a couple civic points, but that's okay. We have them now and we're making a decent amount a turn. So everybody's on a mission. Are we as well? Not really. So we could convert... yeah, we are... Are we really not yet? Huh. We could get an event out of this. Not sure if it's worth 100 civic points though. I'm not that curious. So now we have those civic points, and I had a plan just a second ago, just my demented mind forgot it. What could we do with it? Ah, yes, I remember. So we could change some laws here. And the thing being, we could change out of slavery. We don't need the 5 points anymore. But it's 600. Yeah, we don't do that this time. Never mind. Okay. Convert religion. How many points does that take? 2 orders, 100. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we simply just convert it. Well, alright, we'll have the 4 left over, that's alright. I mean, we were better off with the 5 slavery points, because we're not in a war, not a serious one anyway, we're just mopping up the rest of Thrace, but we're not in a serious war, and we're mostly spending our orders already. So, it doesn't hurt to have 5 extra, but on the other hand, we could also build some more buildings that give us orders. We have fortresses and garrisons and stuff we could build that would give us 0.5 and 0.6. We have a couple of camps we didn't build, so I think we could realistically almost even out that loss and be fine. What? General of Chariot has died. General of age 60. Okay, you're 51. Governor of Paramegid has died. We have fallen ill at age 44. Not great. And Sema Beheaded has also fallen ill. He's 30 years old. Oh, he's converted. Never mind. It's like he's... do Assyrian paganism nonetheless. What the... Okay, can we do something about this? Governor... No. Let's listen to grievances. Reduce discontent. Okay, we have that. Doctrine. We can get temples. Orthodoxy. Disciples can purge world religions. Okay, that seems useful. All cities -2 per non-state religion. guilds or elites? -1 a year from a town, that is strong. -10% rebel chance. Cost 140 a year, but that's an absolute joke. We have that easily. All cities +2 a year from being legendary. Huh. There's some quite... Oh, so I'm between Doctrine and Jurisprudence. Stirrups... Yeah... No... Hydraulics... Not really... Guilds does really, but we don't really have an unrest problem, so we're gonna go with the Doctrine. Right, Death of the Governor. Per Medjed, yeah, we choose a new one. I guess you're the only realistic one, at least we get some civic points out of it. +1 unrest though on Per Medjed. That is not so great because we're at 3.8. I think we could take it though. If worst comes to worst, we could send some lavender. We cannot build some bath, but we could switch out later anyway, so we'll... okay, well, now we skip the event basically, but we'll get to that in a second. Father's disposition. Representatives from the Academy arrive at the court, bring news that Duchess Senminis, or Senminis, has been well and is turning out to be as daring as her father, Duke Bessis. She's now a student. Okay, +1 courage, I'll take it. Rhetoric studies, that's the same one. Now that Duchess Senminis has completed her studies of rhetoric, how shall she contribute to the court? She shall be a... The diplomat does seem the most pragmatic. Orator seems more flavorful, no? Let's say more charisma. 20 family opinion. Can serve as governor or ambassador. Here she can serve as governor or ambassador. As a governor, she'll have +20 family opinion. I mean, it's just good. A diplomat is just what you want out of your rhetoric studies. So we're just gonna go with a basic approach. Monotheism or polytheism? Okay, so now we can pick. Egyptian pagan cities give you 1 order a year. We don't need orders, we established that one. All cities can build unlimited shrines. We'll not decide on that. We don't need either. And I like a little bit of a civic stockpile. Choose trouble. Duke Amenhotep and Akhenaten have been inseparable of late. The two children are irksome presence in the palace, running amok and creating trouble with their pranks and antics. Yeah, age 6 will do that. One of your personal scribes comes to you, complaining about their latest mischief the previous night. The children went into the scribe's hall to take a stylus for writing their own inscriptions, and in doing so managed to break an entire stack of tablets. Jeez. There's some words that you don't use often. These children are out of control. Will piss off 2 families. What evidence is there? No. Oh, not 2 families. We'll just have some discontent with these 2. I'll take it though, because I don't like bold, proud, and we're ill, okay? I'd say we're rather disciplined though, no? We have discipline 2, we're wise. It would make sense to ask for evidence, but I'm not willing to spend 360 civic points on that ridiculous proposal. My logic is I don't assume that the scribe would have the balls to come to me and lie about what the children are doing, especially one being second to the throne. Oh, the governor of Basset, very nice. She's 66 years old though. Well, could get some wisdom. Could become intelligent or eloquent. +8. And I'll become intelligent in your late years. Why not? Right. Right. So now we got to deal with the workers, and then we'll have 2 cities. And we also need to deal with the army first before we spend orders. See, we have 52 orders now. It's just very, very good. Okay. So now we have you here. Are you already still weak culture? Okay. That is too bad. What can we do? Quarry. Guess we'll just get some more nets. I mean, in the meantime. Because in weak culture there's really not much we can do. Right, lumber mill. We'll just get more lumber mills. I like my lumber mills. I like my lumber because I want a longbowman army soon. So good. We have a hamlet here. That expanded our borders just a little. Not enough though. Can we build something? The academy could be here. The amphitheater could be here. Which was the plan, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a good spot for it. 5.6 -1. I'll take it. Right next to the quarry. So you can see if you lose your fight, you can see where you land if you don't perform and amuse the crowd. Chariot has been completed. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we have 2 archers, a chariot, one of these. Like an onager too, but I would also like stone. How are we losing? Oh man. Sad. Honestly, I think we'll just get another stonecutter specialist. It'll give us that land here. Give us lots of stone. Yeah, I'll have to do it. We really desperately need stone. Actually, but after that we'll build another military unit. Because I feel quite threatened by... We'll just get macemen. Cannot build them. 150, a resource we have plenty of is metal. Because they are amazing. I know, it's a great joke. Alright, so we have the amphitheater here. And that should leave Beheaded quite culturally potent. Plus 52, there we go. We're approaching legendary status. And we're losing content each turn, which is also very nice. Discontent, rather. Could we go even further? We have the village, the town, the theater, so we could come over here. Grocer. Meh, we'll build that somewhere else. Industry, let's see if we can't build a wonder here. The Via Recta Soc. All cities -1 from luxuries. Well, that is sick. Pantheon is also nice. So it'll cost us 6,000 to get the stone, which isn't too bad. Really isn't too bad. The question is just where we'll build it. Probably over here, huh? 15 years, I mean that is... Oh, it must be next to the city center. Okay. Well, lucky me, I guess. We have the courthouse here, so over there would be the ministry. What is the city center? Is this here, right? Yeah. So we'll build it up on a hill so it's nice and visible. I think so. Not directly next to the quarry, like here is a nice spot. Right, hold Alt to buy it. I'm holding Alt, but it doesn't do it. Ah, requires legendary culture. Yep, you should read the whole text first. So I guess we'll start on the ministry here. What was it? Ministry. There we go. While we're at it, we're gonna culture it up a little more. We have one here. Elder officer is good. But apprentice poet. What are you? You're elder doctor, so why am I not able to... Huh? Currently master. Why can't I build... Oh, because I've queued him up already. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And I guess we have a elder poet here, and we have 6. Yeah, we can easily get an apprentice poet in here as well. Boost that culture. Might even prioritize that because it's so quick. More like so. Yeah. So quick. Okay. Where was I? Jadu. Jadu also lost that governor, right? Oh no, it wasn't Jadu. I'll take a look around in a second. The master poet has been completed. Well, well, well. So we do have a little land here. We just need to make it out here as well. That doesn't help us. Developing. So soon we can build another hamlet, which will no doubt go here. And then we won't have that problem anymore. But 8 years is quite a long time to wait. We'll get the elder poet here. Unless there's something that really is glaring. Miss. No, I don't think so. 6 years, by the time we'll have... Is there anything quicker? You will be done in 3 years. But we don't have that many... We'll make the elder poet, because we don't have that many citizens here. Alright, enough of that. Now let's kick some tribal butts. Should we go in with the Axeman first? I think he's the most expandable unit. So, but I don't wanna... Okay, so you're the fastest unit. We don't have a general here anymore, but they're still very, very strong. Ooh, that is annoying. We cannot get through here. Ooh, okay. So what I'll do, actually... what range do they have? They have a range of 2. One, 2, 3. Right? So here they won't be able to reach us. Is that correct? That is apparently not correct. Why can you reach us? 1, 2. Why are you able to reach me? Don't get it. 1, 2, that is 3, right? If I move here, I cannot shoot again. But apparently you can. Very annoying. Alright, we're still gonna go through with the plan. I'm gonna bring you here. Actually, we'll do it the other way around. We have to force march them anyway. Sorry. I usually don't undo military turns, but I don't gain any strategic advantage from that, really. So we'll do it like this. Because we'll have to force march these guys anyways, and they are my least favorite archer there. So we can force march him down here. And then shoot with you. Alright, and the macemen will then protect the city site. Yeah, you can just fortify here. But should be rather safe. Okay, the only question is, do I want to force march in here and take that, heal up that that damage? I think I will if there's nothing else coming up. The camel archers here are just paranoia, so we're just gonna bring them here, right in the middle, and you can then pass for 1 year, right? That was the plan. Yep. Then we have 1 chariot that can't move really. Do we want to go here just for healing up? I don't think we do. You can actually just sentry here. And then you have 1 more unit. That is the new chariot there. And we want to position you just over here. You can sentry there. Alright, then we have this scout available that has now uncovered that city, so we can bring it down here. And I think that's far enough, honestly. We'll actually force march you out of here, because speed is of the essence here. As soon as I guess you guys saw that, but I'm just gonna be Mr. Obvious anyway and explain it. As soon as I bring melee units here, these 2 suckers can then shoot them without me being able to retaliate. And this here is very hard not to crack, because they sit on the city tile. And what's worse is that these peltasts, they do quite a bit of damage with 6. So 3 of them shooting, I don't want to have that for 2 rounds, is the whole thing. So I want to have my melee units fully healed up before we go in here, and I want this to crack in 1 go, so we can then immediately engage them. I can take 1 round of fire or 2 rounds from 2, but not 2 rounds from 3. That's gonna lose me units, and that's gonna be a burden to have to replace those. Anyway, I'm just curious how this goes, so we'll just try and hang out down here, see what the barbarians can come up with. I'm actually kind of tempted to let them live down here on the edge of that island. Just have them here and stay friendly. But yeah, not sure if I'll do that, because it's gonna be a hassle to get there. Gonna have to build some ships, establish a bridge again. Okay. Nicorette of Summer Beheaded has died. King Consort is severely ill, suffering from a high fever. Okay, some in-law has died who was... didn't have a position of power, I think. Duchess Seminis, my 4th in line, is known to be cunning. Uh-huh. She's a diplomat, though. 4th in line. And the Spy Master successfully stolen research. We gained just 160 from Babylon. Well, that's nothing to sneeze at. Alrighty, let's look at the situation here, and it does look like they could shoot out here somehow. But their life is now over, as we can and will move on them. We can also bring the cavalry over here. Alright. So now what we need doing is shoot these eagle-eye dudes first, right? Then we have 3 left. And you do 2. So we shoot the non-eagle-eye. No. It's 1. What do you do? Not much. So do I want to clear this unit, bring the axemen, do... Nah, not really, no. I want the cavalry to attack twice. Okay, so you do this. And then we'll go on for the kill. That was very lucky. Permagid burning. After the victory, it comes to our attention that the majority of the barbarian forces consisted of Thracians, which make up some of Egypt's own population. People have taken to the streets of Permagid to demand justice. We must take action to avoid wider unrest. Quell the riots with blades and boots. Let them burn? Certainly not. We'll honor the dead with a celebration. We are bold, so we could crush the riot. Where's Permagid? Oh man, we have so many. Ah, here. We have not much military presence in here, but we do have some. So it is just a minor inconvenience. We easily have the money and food, though. We really have an abundance, so I'll take that into consideration and we'll honor the dead. I think it's close between here. The bold side of me would want to quell the riots, and if we had any immediate need for money, like if we were at 5,000 or whatever, if we didn't have a huge stockpile like this, we wouldn't do this. But we're so rich, we can easily make a little celebration and have them be happy. Right, can we kill a second one? I highly doubt it. Actually, we will make a difference here. Okay. Almost there, buddy. Huh. Can we move and kill? I'll try it. I'm not sure if I'll invest 100 training points for science. We'll kill this dude. Then we'll move here. Okay, we can't. Yeah, but I'm not gonna undo the turn. I mean, I wasted an attack in a way, but also the attack wouldn't likely have killed him. Highly doubt that we'll get another crit strike. We've gotten 2 already, so it's fine. It's fine. They can get to attack once more with 1 unit. That's not too bad. And then that here is their last settlement. We have the camel archer. Yeah, you can just sentry here. I also got to build some more caravans. And we have a trireme. Don't need you. Need you, but we also have 9 workers, so... But I'm not gonna go through all of those. We're gonna keep that for the next season, which is gonna come up next week. And then soon we'll have the good mix of old world and humankind on this channel, because the release is right around the corner. And I'm quite excited for this, and so is my holiday. 2 more weeks, and then I'll have some time to play to my heart's content. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this series, and as usual, keep the comments coming. I'm trying my best to respond to most of them. Can't get them all, because it's like you just overlook some, but I'll do my best, and I definitely read them all. I just forgot which ones you read, because it's like only the ones that are top level of a conversation get visible in YouTube, in my comments section thingy, so the ones that are further down the line I tend to not see anymore. Anyway, you have a wonderful day, wonderful week. I hope you check out the other series. There's some workers and resources coming up, and some endless space. And in a week we'll see each other again, the latest for some more old world. Enjoy your day until then.